Hey everybody, it's Adriana Linares, your favorite legal technology trainer and consultant. I had 2 phone calls this morning where I had to show 2 attorneys how to use the snipping tool. It's a new and awesome tool that's been built into Windows 7 and after. So I thought I'd record a quick screencast and show you how to get to the snipping tool and then how to use it. The snipping tool is basically a screen capture tool that allows you to capture only a specific part of the screen, as opposed to the old days where we would tap print screen on the keyboard and it would capture the whole window, and then if you wanted to manipulate it you would have to crop the picture and do all kinds of stuff. The snipping tool's come along and it has done some miracles for screen capture and just being able to quickly communicate somebody with something. Or quickly communicate something to somebody. Where you might find a tool like this useful, as an example, is let's say you're constantly getting an error on your screen and you want to send it to your help desk or your IT person or your kid who helps you with your computer problems, but you don't know how to capture it. You could always, of course, take out your iPhone or your Android and take a picture of it, but there's a tool built right into Windows that lets you do this, and it's called the snipping tool. The first step is to find the snipping tool. So you're going to go down to Windows, and on the bottom left-hand corner, whether it's a little house like I have that you're using, because I have Windows 8 and I use an add-on called Pokey, or you're just going to click on your Windows 7 Start bubble in the bottom left-hand corner. You know the button that used to say Start, now it's just a round button, and when you click on it, it lets you search for programs and files. You're going to click on that, and if you don't see the snipping tool right there, you can always just start typing the word snip in the search box. When you type snip, Windows is going to serve up snipping tool as an option, and you're going to click on it. Now let me do one thing before I run the snipping tool that I almost forgot about. Let's throw an error up on the screen that I want to capture. So let's say I've got this error in Microsoft and I want to capture it. It's not a real serious error, but let's pretend it is. I'm going to go to my snipping tool. Remember, if you've never used it before, you're going to do a search real quick for the word snip on your computer. You're going to get shown the snipping tool. When you click on snipping tool, it almost always immediately launches. Well, it didn't here, but it'll say snipping tool. And then you're just going to click on New to capture a new snip. Sometimes what it does, it immediately goes into snipping mode, which makes the screen look something like this. What it's done is it's sort of shaded over, clouded up the screen, and essentially now my mouse is a selection tool. So I'm just going to highlight, or not highlight, but sort of lasso with my mouse the area that I want to snip. And now you can see what's happened is, let me get rid of some of this, the snipping tool is sitting here by itself and it has captured that area of my screen that I snipped. What's cool is I'm not totally done with this. There are now some tools that I can use up in the toolbar to help me either annotate or mark it up. First, I can start over by creating a new snip if I want. I can save the snip. I can copy the snip. If I copy it, that means that one of the things I could do is very quickly create a new email and paste it into my new email. And there it is. So it's sitting inside of an email. I could send that off to my IT department. The other thing I can do, though, is before I actually email it or save it, you can mark it up. There's a red pen, a blue pen. You can customize the pen. So let's say I go to custom pen, customize the pen, and I want it to be green and I want it to have a thick pen point. No, let's go thin, fine point, and I click OK, and I can even write a note, say here it is. Obviously this is not the best writing, but that's okay. Then the other thing you can do is take the highlighter, and I could highlight any area of my snip to really show what it is I'm trying to show. And then the end, of course, just email it out. So I can click Send Snip. It's going to attach it to a new email in Outlook or whatever my default program is. And I can send it off to my tech support people and annotate it. Here is the error. Please help. I can, of course, now this is just an object sitting inside of the email, and I'll tell you honestly, one extra step that I will sometimes take is I'll click the snip, and you'll see that Picture Tools has sort of lit up as an option on my toolbar. So I'm going to click Picture Tools, and I'm going to put a box around it because I think it makes it easier for people to sort of see that that's a snip. Otherwise, I mean, look what it looks like otherwise. It's just this weird thing sort of floating. So what I like to do, like I said, is sort of draw a box around it. I can still put my notes about it. Thanks for your help. Anyway, I'm going to send it off now. I hope that was helpful for you in learning how to use the snipping tool. This is Adriana signing off.